Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. Namaskaram, Rajagopalan ji. So today
Namaskar.
we'll be discussing. Namaskaram. So today we'll be discussing a lot of exciting scoops and news, especially with the fact that Rahul and Sonia Gandhi have are planning to go to the US, I believe, and also Stalin has got a lot of investment from American companies and much more. So it is over to you, sir.
Thank you. Namaskaram. And
Namaskar.
start every time with the prayer.
Yes.
And this is going to be about Lord Rama and Lord Hanuman. There is a sloka it's with only 30 seconds sloka. I don't take more time. It says, wherever you see Rama, you can also see Hanuman. Wherever you see Hanuman, you can see Rama. Yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Ratta Grimasthakancharim Bashpavadi Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namada Rakshasantakam. The same Hanuman will bless you and me. That is what it connotes. And in Vishnu Sahasranama, Meenaji, you need not chant the entire Vishnu Sahasranama because it takes 25 to 30 minutes. Vishnu Vikaro Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bodha Garbodha Garbhava Bhutatma Putavana Bhutatma Paramatma Acha Mukta Nam Parama. Like that, you don't need to chant. They say only one line. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Shrithaya Pathe Namaha. Like that. Simple, only one sentence. So with this we start. Jaydev asked me two questions about Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi going to US. What I understand is they planned for 15 days stay. All the three Gandhis were to go to USA, but now they cut short it because of Jammu Kashmir elections. Sonia Gandhi is not going to take anything, but it is Mr. Rahul Gandhi will come back in 3 days' time because there are going to be 3 or 4 important meetings. I don't know whom are they going to meet, but interestingly, the universities are also wanting him to address the gathering. He's first time as a LOP leader of opposition. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is traveling. He has a major responsibility. He has to protect the India's interest. He cannot be siding with George Soros or one particular ideology or the group of nations. Therefore, he has a responsibility. Mr. Rahul Gandhi should act well. He should not be an entertainer or to become a lighter vein politician. He should be taken very seriously. That is what many congressmen advised him. If you see the performance of Mr. Rahul Gandhi for the last 3 months after he became LOP, though he is brandishing himself with T-shirts and a pailwan, a boxer, a bouncer, and he is a jodo like that. But he should be very, very serious. He should understand the policies and programs of the government and about the fiscal policy, which is very, very interesting. His governments in Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh, and Telangana are chattering because of their false promises. They gave moon during the election time, but they did not deliver it. So these are all certain compulsions of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. And his mother is totally retired from politics. She is not going to take interest now. The mantle is with Rahul Gandhi. And Rahul Gandhi is simply assisted by 3 Kannadigas. One is Mallikarjun Kharge, Siddaramaiah, and D.K. Shivkumar. As the confusion prevails about at the top 3 Gandhis, there is also confusion in Karnataka politics. So therefore, Mr. Rahul Gandhi has got a major responsibility. Among the well-wishers of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the Candid Meena viewers and also myself would like to request Mr. Rahul Gandhi to be serious, not to be a joker. That is one. Second thing, because he should be serious, he has to become a politician and also prime minister in 2059 or 2069. We do not know, but still, his US visit is to be watched with attention. Subsequent weeks, Mr. Narendra Modi is also going to USA because the New York Times Square, where the meeting was held earlier, Now he's going to address from some other auditorium where 24,000 people have already registered online. The capacity of the building, the hall is only 15,000. How do they accommodate the balance 9 and 10,000 people? So the interest is in US. When November 4th, the US is going to elect either Kamala Harris or Trump, Donald Trump, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Narendra Modi's visit will be keenly watched. With that, I conclude. You can go to other question. I will answer.
Yeah. So moving on to Karnataka, Mallikarjun Kharge was supposed to be the next chief minister of Karnataka, but now the Congress leaders have leaked scam documents against Kharge, and the Karnataka government favored the Kharge family over 72 Dalit applicants. Now BJP says lakhs of rupees collected from organizations. Application process was rushed with only 14 days provided for applicants instead of the usual 30. The verification and approval process was completed in 2 days, and the approval letter issued on March 6th, a day after the decision was taken at a meeting attended by Karnataka Industries Minister MP Patel. There are 193 CA sites totaling 377.7 acres in 12 districts and 283 applications. If 30 days had been provided, more people would have applied, but the notification was not widely known, was what Narayana Swamy said. So, could you speak about this scam and what is the internal turmoil that's happening?
Internal turmoil is that Mr. Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, is on the way out. He is planting stories against Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. The government has leaked this information through Mr. Lehar Singh and also the leader of opposition in Karnataka Assembly, BJP. Congress is a divided house in Karnataka. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is in the web of scams. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge must resign as chief of Congress because for 1 lakh rupees, Mr. Bangaru Lakshman taken on camera, the entire Congress danced and sought the resignation of Mr. Bangaru Lakshman, BJP president, long ago. But now, this is at least 10 crores scam. And not only that, Siddharth Vihar Trust, though they have been in the, they have been in operating, but why should they take the particular land when his sons are in a high position? The father is the All India Congress Committee chief. Therefore, Karnataka is under land scam. Muda, Mysore Urban Development Authority, Valmiki scam, now with this Mallikarjun Kharge scam. Why Mr. Siddaramaiah is unleashing this type of documents against Mallikarjun Kharge? Because Siddaramaiah feels that Mallikarjun Kharge will be the chief minister of Karnataka, and Priyanka Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi are giving immense pressure to Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge at this age of 85, 84, whatever that. He should be relaxing instead of taking the mantle about All India Congress. You cannot, defeat Narendra Modi because of two policies, ideologies, and Mallikarjun Kharge's age. Mallikarjun Kharge is a misfit person because he has got into Lokayukta scam. His family has been into a lot of fraudulent activities, according to the BJP leaders, which, today also the governor, Tawachan Govt, is going to give his opinion about a petition on Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. So therefore, government of Karnataka is in a serious trouble. Adding more fuel to the fire, today Karnataka Congress has filed a case in Karnataka with Karnataka police against a Bangladeshi journalist who spoke against Madam Sonia Gandhi as ISI agent, and he has been tweeting. Why should he tweet like this? Even that, Sohib Chowdhury, who is doing this from Bangladesh, is he, in the handbooks of BJP or the BJP government or the intelligence agencies? We have to deliberate on that. But he gives lots of facts about Rahul Gandhi's family, Rahul Gandhi's, possible wife. These are all canards. But still, the government of Karnataka, which filed a case against that journalist, should come clean. You can't be coercing the freedom of speech. When Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge also spoke that Narendra Modi is a snake and Narendra Modi is a poison, like that. No, they are giving you in the same coin. BJP government, they have to run the government. Similarly, Siddaramaiah has to run the government. In entirety, if you see from the 360-degree angle, I would like to say that Karnataka government is in crisis. Mallikarjun Kharge is in the run for the chief ministership, and Siddaramaiah is going. D.K. Shivkumar is enjoying the jagda. That is what I can summarize. And governor is going to sit tight on certain things because against Kumaraswamy also they have given complaint. Now Siddaramaiah, now Mallikarjun Kharge. Therefore, governor of Karnataka has become a post office. All the documents are coming to him. We have to wait and watch how he answers all the questions.
Yeah. So moving on to the internal workings of the government, Modi has asked ministers to beat false narratives, and he was asking why cabinet decisions are not highlighted by media. And he said it's very important to inform citizens of a government's work. In fact, in a sarcastic remark on bureaucrats moving files from one table to another, a source quoted Modi ji as saying, "After pilgrimage of Char Dham, we attain salvation, but files don't get this even after traveling through 16 deaths." So your comments on this?
Now Narendra Modi has completed 10 years of prime ministership and 13 years of chief ministership. He knows the government and he knows the governance. Indian, whatever in bureaucratic parlance, Mr. Narendra Modi has become a ace administrator to coordinate things, etc. As a chief minister, as a prime minister, 25 years of his position is a very, very marvelous one in Indian politics. Nehru and Indira Gandhi, Mr. Narendra Modi has beaten them with his long innings. Now, his government has done human service to the industry, to the agriculturists, to the farmers, to the medical students, to the space technology, everyone. Yesterday, I was with Mr. Gopal Srinivasan of TVS Group. He was attending the FinTech conference in Mumbai where Mr. Narendra Modi delivered a speech. Mr. Gopal Srinivasan, owner of the TV Sundaramayangar company in Chennai, he is praised for Mr. Narendra Modi. Reason, Narendra Modi understands the business nuances. Though he may be bandaged by Rahul Gandhi as Adani Ambani agent, but they are wealth creators. You cannot ignore them. Many thousands of families live their livelihood because of the industries. Now coming to the point, Mr. Narendra Modi says, I have done much for agriculture. I have done much for education. I have not done for medical tourism. Why the media is not publishing these things? Because of the third term where he has become only 240 MPs support with a weak government. No, it's not like that. Narendra Modi said, we are in power. We will complete 5 years term and the future is also ours because Congress is totally down and out. After Madam Sonia Gandhi, she retired from politics. And, suppose if the mantle comes to Rahul Gandhi, it will become ideological difference. He has got into communist ideas, Naxal ideas. He says, 90%, 10%, I will divide this, I will give it to Meena Das earning some 5 lakh rupees and Jaidev 10 lakhs, Rajagopalan for 10 lakhs. He will give half of that to the Dalit and poor downtrodden. Who is it to take our money? So these are all certain things. And Mr. Narendra Modi has countered the arguments very well. In the cabinet meeting, Mr. Narendra Modi said to the ministers, please popularize our programs. Simple example, madam, I tell you, I am privy to certain developments. A joint secretary, in lateral entry joint secretary in the Civil Aviation Ministry during Jyotiraditya Scindia's time, previous regime, Narendra Modi's second tenure, a joint secretary position was created only for drones. Today, the impact of drones in India, there are tens of thousands of villagers drowned Didi. They don't know how to operate television or a mobile phone, but they operate drone very well with the two thumbs. Mr. Narendra Modi taught them through his efforts. And in hilly areas, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and other places, the drone is supplying medicines, rations. During social unrest, the drone comes as a very, very effective one to take pictures who are the criminals who are instigating the violence. Similarly, the data drone captures the pictures. Thanks to the space technology, drone has become important in Indian system. That's a great achievement. Why newspapers are not publishing? This is a simple question Mr. Narendra Modi is asking, which is correct. That is why he says, even if you go to Char Dham, 16 hours, this file takes 16 tables, and he made a joke of that because he understands the problems of the entrepreneurs and the startups.
Back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, sir, AAP MLA Aman Khan was arrested by the ED in connection with the alleged irregularities in appointments to the Delhi Waqf Board. And leasing of the property is believed to be 100 crore rupees. So, sir, AAP is in complete shambles, isn't it, sir?
The AAP party, which came with a clean slate, has gone into a lot of corruption and scams. Even Arvind Kejriwal might be released in a day or two, but he undergone 3-4 months jail term. He has become a scamster. So, the Waqf Board, which allotted the lands, and two of the relatives of Mr. Amanullah Khan got the land from the Waqf Board. That is why there was a petition and CBI inquiry was done. CBI handed over the case to Enforcement Directorate because of money laundering charges. The Aam Aadmi Party MLA, where the Shaheen Bagh falls into his assembly constituency, he is the person to create a lot of nuisance for the BJP government during the Shaheen Bagh controversy. If you remember, farmers' agitation, the Shaheen Bagh did Dadimas. They came and sat on the main road. They blocked the traffic. Entire traffic was jammed, for the Supreme Court intervened. Such type of venomous actions Mr. Amanullah Khan instigated without the local support, he would not have achieved that. Therefore, from that time onward, 3-4 years onwards, Amanullah Khan is doing some anti-national propaganda, anti-government propaganda, and moreover, he is totally anti-Hindu also. In that Shaheen Bagh, if you remember, madam, Sanjay Hegde, a Kannadiga, was appointed by the Supreme Court to monitor the Shaheen Bagh and bring a peace between the agitators and the government. Even then, Amanullah Khan was playing politics. So therefore, it is the government turn. They inquired into everything. His arrest is also echoing the happenings in the Aam Aadmi Party. In another 6 months' time, Delhi is going to polls for the assembly. Will Amanullah Khan arrest be a sympathy factor? Will it create animosity? We have to wait and watch. It's a political game between BJP and Aam Aadmi Party. Congress is nowhere in Delhi assembly scene.
So moving on to Maharashtra. Now, the Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde on Sunday hit back at his former boss and Shiv Sena UBT Chief Uddhav Thackeray for leading the Mahavikas Aghadi protest over the collapse of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj statue in Sindhudurg. Now, in a scathing attack, he said 2 years ago, the people of Maharashtra told Uddhav Thackeray to get out. He was thrown out of power and sent home. He is doing politics in the name of Shivaji Maharaj and doing the work of Aurangzeb and Afzal Khan. So here, in this case, also Modi ji apologized to the public, and opposition thinks that he made an apology to them. So can you speak about this, sir?
Yeah. Mr. Eknath Shinde has been very, very, very forthright, and Uddhav Thackeray lost his punch. Earlier, he was very erudite and totally against Congress. His father, Mr. Balasaheb Thackeray, Hindu Samrat, which we all respect his age and his, Shiva Sena's contribution to the welfares of Hinduism and also propagation of Hindutva. And they claim that they broke the Babri Masjid in 1992 in Uttar Pradesh. So therefore, Mr. Eknath Shinde is absolutely right in demolishing the facts of and acts of Mr. Uddhav Thackeray. You can't beat with a chapel the image of the chief minister and also the deputy chief minister. This all irrelevant act. By beating the images of Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray is appeasing Muslim voters. He is antagonizing Hindu voters. That is the cause, madam. So we have to be a little careful on these things. That is what I could summarize.
Yeah.
One second. China is indulging in the internal affairs of Sri Lanka. If you remember, the border states, the countries of India are facing Chinese aggression against India, be it Pakistan or Bangladesh or Nepal, now Sri Lanka. If you remember, we also talked about the spy ship of Huang in Chinese spy ship snooping Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra and Kerala from Sri Lanka. So it's a dangerous situation. Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe, though he is with India's support as a president of India, Sri Lanka, he is also leaning towards Chinese aggression, Chinese policies. He gets loan from China, but China is also funding the anti-Sri Lankan, anti-Indian forces like LTT in Sri Lanka, Jaffna. So Sri Lanka is in a great crisis, I would like to say. And second, India is also cautiously approaching Sri Lanka because next month we are having elections in Sri Lanka. With that backdrop, the recent visit of Ajit Doval to Sri Lanka is also a significance. We have to wait and watch how Ranil Wickremesinghe plays his politics. Let us wait and watch. My understanding of Sri Lanka politics is Sri Lanka is anti-India, Sri Lanka is pro-China, Sri Lanka is pro-USA, Sri Lanka wants to play politics. That is what, summary of the happenings in Sri Lanka.
Yeah. So recently, the Information Ministry called Netflix because they came out with a series which was produced by them and on the Kandahar incident, where the terrorists were named Hindu names instead of Muslim names. They were Muslims from the ISI terrorists, and they were deliberately given Hindu names in these series. And the netizens all got very upset, and they said that some action should be taken. And immediately the ministry has called Netflix for an explanation.
Today, the Netflix chief are going to come and they may delete that particular portion. That is what otherwise India will block Netflix. It will be a commercial interest for them. They have to keep this. But still, Netflix is also indulging in anti-India propaganda. Like they spoiled Facebook and Twitter. They spoiled Trump return 4 years ago in US. So the social media giants like Facebook, Twitter, whatnot, Netflix, and OTT, over the top platforms, they are playing anti-Indian fiddle. We have to wait and watch what all the discussions between the two sides. My understanding is, yes, it is going to be very difficult for Netflix to continue in India, madam.
Yeah. So any more scoops you'd like to speak about before we...
Certainly, the scoop is that Mr. Narendra Modi is planning for a major, initiative of an external policy. Soon, Mr. Narendra Modi is going to meet the aides of Putin, Russian president, and also the Ukraine president, Zelensky, in a secret place and try to bring an approachment so that the war is ending by Christmas, 2024 Christmas. By New Year, there will be a peace. Narendra Modi has spoken to the world leaders, and if you see the first 100 days of Narendra Modi 3.0, he visited, today also he is leaving for Singapore and Brunei. I am not an expert on international affairs or diplomacy, but from the point of view of Narendra Modi's political approach, I can see he wants to bring a peace in the Ukraine and Moscow, Russia. That is the reason why Narendra Modi is busy. And I am telling you, that is the scoop. Mr. Narendra Modi is aiming at a space in the United Nations Security Council for India, which we may get it by early 2026. All eyes are open. We have to wait and watch. That is the scoop which I would like to share with Candid Meena viewers.
Sir, one more question. Yeah, one more question I wanted to ask, sir, is that Stalin went to US and he has got 900 crores investment with several multinational companies from America, like Nokia, Google, each and every one. Sir, how did he nail this, sir?
Who?
Stalin, Stalin, the chief minister, Tamil Nadu.
Mr. Stalin has been working on that. Second thing, whatever the companies you mentioned, Jaydev, they are already having an outlet in Tamil Nadu. What is the purpose of Mr. Stalin visit to USA? Wait and watch, because he has to deliver goods. The opposition parties in Tamil Nadu are asking white paper on his foreign visits. He went to Singapore and other places, Japan, so many countries he visited. The minister, Tangam Tenarsu, visited 3 or 4 countries. Edapati Palaniswamy and ADMK leader, and also even Annamalai, they are asking what is the status of the foreign investments. There is no full-fledged facts. The Tamil Nadu Assembly is not at all, given opportunity to ask questions. The Speaker Apau adjourns the House or bundles the opposition MLAs out of the Assembly. Now the people, the voters of Tamil Nadu are keen to know through a white paper by the Tamil Nadu government what are all the investments he brought. Even without his going, the investments are coming, madam. But has he gone for a checkup, medical checkup? That is also one. Yes, he has to be hale and healthy, fit and fine for ruling the state for another 2-3 years, because his mandate is up to 2026. We wish Mr. Stalin a great, speedy recovery from his whatever that illness he is undergoing. Otherwise, this buzz in the DMK MPs, among the MPs, is that Mr. Stalin has been a successful chief minister and his health is fragile. That is why he has gone for a checkup. So we have to wait and watch. We wish him a speedy recovery.
That is end the session. Thank you so much, sir. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Yes, sir.